Okay, so today's topic is simultaneous equation. Now, the meaning of this word simultaneous equation means we have two variables and we have two equations at the same time. Okay, you can even read the definition over here. Now, before starting this topic, you need to have the basic understanding of this particular topic, like what we are getting after solving it simultaneously. Like we are using some methods and there will be some answer. Now, what are these answers? So basically what is happening over here is, let's suppose we have two straight lines over here. Like this is a green line over here and this is a blue line over here. They both are intersecting at one common point, which is this point. This is called point of intersection. So whenever you guys solve the simultaneous equation by any method, you will get two values, one value for x and the other value for y. We are talking about linear equations, right? So basically, what are these values? These values are point of intersection. There's these two lines are intersecting at this particular point. Okay, this is going to be your x and this is going to be your y. Okay, so now we have two methods to solve it simultaneously. In this class, we are going to discuss about these two methods. Number one is elimination, and the other method is substitution method. Okay. So here I have one picture. So basically, this picture is taken from, I think, the first of this. So what is happening over here? This particular car is being knocked out. Now, what is the meaning of the word knocked out? Basically, this car is getting eliminated, is getting out of the race. So use this example. What you are supposed to do is, you have two variables over here, x and y. You need to eliminate any one variable. So that's why you can easily get the value of another variable. So I'm solving one example for you guys. Here are two things which are very much important when you guys are doing a question of elimination. It says coefficient must be same. Now there is one question from you guys. What is a coefficient? Coefficient means, let's suppose I have this particular thing over here. Okay, I'm writing one example. Coefficient means, basically, what is the meaning of the word coefficient? 2 is the coefficient of x. Any number which is attached with your variable is known as coefficient. So now it says coefficient must be same, and the other word is signs must be different. Okay, I'll explain it to you. So here we have two variables. We have x and y. Okay, now we need to observe one clear thing over here. In which variable the signs are different. In this particular y, we have this as negative and this as positive y. So I'm going to target y over here to eliminate. You can even eliminate x also, but it is very much easy for me to eliminate y in this case. Why it is easy? So I just need to do one single thing over here is that there is, as you are observing over here, we are seeing 2 as a coefficient of y, right? And in this particular thing over here, there is 1 as a coefficient. So what I need to do is I'll multiply my equation 1 by 2. So now what will happen? 2x minus y equals to 16. I'll multiply this thing by 2. So it becomes 4x minus 2y equals to 32. Now I'll write the second equation. 3x plus 2y equals to 17. Now, as you guys are observing one clear thing over here, that if you notice y over here, the coefficients are exactly same and the signs are totally different. So you can easily eliminate y over here. So I can eliminate y. Now I'm left with x over here. So I'll add these two values, 4x plus 3x. So it becomes 7x. And I'll add 32 and 17. So it becomes 49. So now I'm supposed to calculate the value of x. So x equals to 49 divided by 7. So the value of x becomes 7. All of you, is that clear? Is there any confusion? Okay. So now for the value of y or for the value of the other variable, you can easily use equation number 1 or equation number 2. It's totally on you whether you want to use equation number 1 or equation number 2. Answer will be same. So here I'm using equation number 1. I'm writing over here 2x minus y equals to 16. I'm going to put the value of x, which is 7. It becomes 14 minus y equals to 16. I'll shift 14 on that side. 16 minus 14, it becomes 2. Now If you multiply with the negative sign, so it becomes y equals to -2. So I already got the value of y now. So what are these points? These are the point of intersection of these two lines. These two lines are these lines, right? Is there any confusion in this particular method? Okay. Now here is one clear question which come in your mind normally. You will ask that will the examiner ask you to solve it by this particular method, or they will give you choice? So the examiner will give you a choice to solve it simultaneously. They will not specify any method. If you are going to solve it by using a substitution method or elimination method, they are going to just like write the equation and they're going to tell you that solve the simultaneous equation. Simple. That's it. So we are going to solve some examples over here. So we have a example over here. 4x plus 5, 5x plus 2y. This belongs to paper 2. We are going to solve some examples from paper 1. So these are from paper 1. Okay. 4x plus 3y equals to 11, and then you have 2x minus 5y equals to 25. This is my equation number 1, and this is my equation number 2. Okay. So now which variable you guys want to eliminate over there? Because the signs are different, y, so I'm going to eliminate y, but it is very much easy for me to eliminate x also. So here what I need to do is I'm eliminating x over here, because it is very much easy for me to eliminate. For what I need to do is I need to multiply this thing by 5 and this complete thing by 3. So it will create a lot of working over here. So I'm going to move towards x, because x is very much easy for me to do, because I want to save my time. So what will I do is I'll multiply it's 2 over here, and I need to create 4 also and a -4 also. So what will I do? I'll multiply my equation 2 by -2. Now why am I multiplying it with -2? Because I want to create a negative over here. So now I'm writing my equation number 1. I'm writing 4x plus 3y equals to 11. Okay. Now after multiplying, I'll get minus 4x plus 10y minus 50. So that's the answer which I'm going to get, right? I'm going to write this equation number 2 at the bottom of equation number 1, minus 4x plus 10y minus 50, right? So I can easily see over here that my x is being eliminated. I can cancel out. Now 3y plus 10y, it becomes 13y. So I'll write 13y and minus 50, and we have a plus 11 over here. So it becomes minus 39. So we can easily get the 13 is being multiplied by y. So I can easily get the, which is going to be -3. So now I've already got the value of y. Any of the equation, whether it is equation number 1 or equation, I can easily find out the value of x. So I'm using equation number 2 in this case. 2x minus 5y equals to 25. So it becomes plus 15. So the value of x is going to be 5. So that's how I'm going to get the value of x and y. So as you guys are seeing the picture over here, what is happening in this particular picture? Basically, one player is getting in and the other player is getting out of the field. So basically, process of replacement is happening over here. So this is called a substitution process. There is a substitute which is outside. So they are replacing their position and one player is coming inside of the field. Okay. So now this process is called a substitution. Now what will happen in this particular, why am I relating this picture towards this particular example? All of you please listen carefully. So we have two equations over here. 2x minus y equals to 16 and the other one is 3x plus 2y equals to 17. So I'm going to target equation number 1. So I write 2x minus y equals to 16. So this is my equation number 1. I'm using equation number 1. The reason behind using my equation number 1 is that like there is no coefficient attached with y, or there is a 1 attached with y, it is very much easy for me to make y as a subject. What is the meaning of the word subject? To like move the y on the other side and make it alone. So I'll shift y on that side and 16 on the left hand side of my equation. So it becomes 2x minus 16 equals to y. So here I can see that y is being made subject of the equation. So I can write y equal to 2x minus 6. This equation is known as equation number 3. Okay. Now what I need to do is I'll try to put this equation, putting equation 3 in equation 2. I cannot put this in equation 1 because from equation 1 I have already made it. So I'll try to put this thing in equation number 2. So I'm writing equation number 2, which was 3x plus 2y equals to 17. And on the placement of y, I'm going to replace y with this thing, which is 2x minus 16. All of you, is that clear? Is there any confusion? Yes, exactly, Faik. You are saying it correctly. Making it alone in easy words. So here, what is happening over here is I have already made y as a subject. So what I have done is I have replaced y with 2x minus 16. So I have written 2x minus 16. Now, what is the advantage of doing it? Now I can see that I can easily in this particular equation, there is one single variable, which is very much easy for me to solve it. So now I can solve it completely. I'm going to write the x plus 2 multiplied by 2x. Okay, beta, I'll wait for you after explaining it. So it becomes 4x minus 30 equals to 17. I'll add 3x and plus 4x, so it becomes 7x. I'll shift my 32 on the right hand side of my equation. So 17 plus 32, 7x equals 49. So the value of x becomes 49 divided by 7. This becomes 7. Now, all of you, please remember one clear thing. Please be attentive, because this is the one of the most crucial part. In this part, you guys like lose your some seconds over here. You don't lose any marks because it is very much easy for you to do it. Okay. Now, because you have already made y subject of the equation, and now you have to find out the value of y. So you guys will be using equation. Why? The reason behind this thing is because y is already made as a subject of this equation. So I'm going to write equation number 3, y equals to 2x minus 16. Okay, I'm going to put the x in. So it becomes 14 minus 16. So it becomes negative 2. Always try to use equation number 3 whenever you are supposed to find out the value of the other variable. No, it's not necessary. Honestly, it's not necessary. You can use equation number 1 or equation number 2. But it is very much easy for you to find out the value of the other variable by equation number 3. It saves your time and it saves your efforts. So that's why I'm using equation number 3. All of you, is that clear? Okay, good. So I'm moving towards another example. Okay. Now here we have another example. It's written 2x plus 3y equals to 0, x plus 4y equals to negative 15. So as you can see, the examiner is asking you to solve the simultaneous equation. I'm going to solve it with substitution method. So equation number 2, because I can make x the subject of the equation. So I'm writing x plus 4y equals to 15. So I try to make x as a subject of my equation. So it becomes minus 15 minus 4y. So this is going to be my equation number 3. Right? So now I'll write equation number, the other equation number 1, 2x plus 3y equals to 0. So I'm going to replace x with minus 15 minus 4y. plus 3y equals to 0. So 2 multiplied by negative 15, so it becomes negative 30, and 2 multiplied by 4, it becomes 8y plus 3y equals to 0. So now I'm going to solve it. So it becomes minus 5y, and I shift 30 on that side, so it becomes a positive. So y equals to 30 divided by 5 equals to 6. So now it becomes 5 to negative 6. So now that I know the value of y, so I'm going to use equation number 3, which was x equals to negative 15 minus 4y. So I'm going to put the value of y minus 15. It becomes 24. So value of x is going to be positive 9. So that's how you're going to solve it, substitution method. All of you, is that clear? Is there any confusion?